Hey, welcome to the DBB channel. Today we have a One Piece card game fight and it's between the Crocodile ST and against the Kid ST. Now, even though we have only ST available now, the gameplay it offers has been absolutely enjoyable. Now, there are currently 4 STs only and each ST actually offer a varied gameplay that one can enjoy. Now in this case, Crocodile, which is the blue ST, has control similar to blue in Digimon, which actually bounce off your opponent characters. On the other hand, Kid, which is the green ST, has control similar to green in Digimon, as you can actually swing over your opponent characters by resting them. Now the feeling you get from this game is very familiar to Digimon, and I recommend this game to everyone. Now this is my first take on the fight video of the One Piece card game, so any feedback is greatly welcome. Now without further ado, let's dive right into the game itself, as you do see the green actually applying the event card to rest their Sentomaru. It's going to swing over with the character himself, it's going to swing with the leader, but it's going to get guarded by the Jinbei, and we're going to see the Apu coming down for 2 costs, and we're going to go on to the turn 3 I believe, which will be having 6 down for the left player. It's going to swing over the characters there. It's going to actually just go for the 2 Edward Weevil play, which is just basically vanilla beat sticks right now, but however beat sticks in this starter deck gameplay now is super strong. Now I do have 7 Dawn for the right player, as he does attach 2 of them under Apu. It's going to swing at the leader. Now Apu does have an ability when attacking, can actually rest one of the opponent's active Dawn, but there's no active Dawn for the left player anyway. Now the Kid will swing at the leader and he does take the damage. Now he's at 3, and you're going to see the Basil Hawkins coming down, and I must say this Basil Hawkins does have a very strong ability as he does clear the opponent's characters very easily. Now you're going to see the leader swing over the Apu, does clear it very easily because he does have only 3k DP. Now you're going to see the 2 Edward Weaver doing work as he does guard one of them with the Trafalgar Law for 1k. Now we do see the Sables coming down, which is definitely one of the strongest option or rather event card for the game right now. Now let's go for the Gecko Moria as well. It's going to pick up the Boa Hancock, which is definitely a 7 Waters of the Sea, adding it back to hand. Now the value that the blue player can get from the Gecko Moria is super good, as you can actually pick up multiple cards or rather different card types from the drop zone. Now with the Kid attaching 1 Dawn underneath it, it's going to swing at the leader. It's going to of course force the 2k defense from the opponent. Now it's going to use the ability of the Kid to basically rest 3 Dawn and discard 1 card to restand. It's going to swing over the Edward and it's going to play the Basil Hawkins again, and hopefully no bounce this time round. Now I'm going to start off with 10 Dawn for the left player, and this is definitely the optimal turn for him as he does attach 1 Dawn. He's going to swing at the leader, I believe. It's going to hit him to 3 life left. Going to attach 1 more Dawn under the Gecko Moria. It's going to swing once again for 2k defense. Going to attach 1 more to the Edward. It's going to swing 1 more time so you guys can see the value of all these vanillas. It's going to force a 2k defense from the right player. You're going to see 3 costs for the Boa Hancock and of course 2 costs for the Jinbei. It's going to use the Crocodile leader ability to bounce off the Basil Hawkins, so it definitely did not see any play at all until now, so it's definitely very unfortunate. Now we do see a Jewelry Bonnie, which is definitely one of the best cards for green, as it does actually pay the cost. Looking at top 5, you can pick up 1 Supernova card from the top 5. You can actually pick up the event card. It's going to pick up the Apu here, and now Apu in hand is actually super solid because it does have 2k defense. Going to attach 1 Dawn underneath the Kid. It's going to swing at the Gecko Moria. I do want to clear some of the characters there because this character is going to apply so much pressure. It's going to use the ability once again, and I must say Kid, or rather the green ST, does have a very strong leader because no other leaders currently can swing twice, upset the green one. Now we do see him actually blocking off the Boa Hancock and then going to the counter phase. Going to use the Thrust Spike Cannon to actually bounce off the Boa Hancock. So this makes the attack actually basically fizzle while saving the Boa Hancock into the hand. So you can actually play next turn or basically use it as a 1k defense in the future turns. Now I'm going to start off the turn with 8 Dawn here, as he does actually pay 4 Dawn for the previous leader skill. I'm going to attach 1 of them underneath the Edward. It's going to swing at the characters, or rather the leader, sorry. I'm going to push him down to 1 already, and the leader without any Dawn is going to swing at the other leader using 1k to defend. Now the Jinbei will swing at the Jewelry Bonnie, but he's going to use the counter phase to actually use the repel to actually make Bonnie 5k power, so the Jinbei doesn't actually kill it. And now we do see him paying 3 costs for the Boa Hancock, which he actually does bounce off through the Thrust Spike Cannon in the previous turn. That's going to use the Sables actually to actually bounce off the Apu to hand. Now Apu in hand, like I mentioned just now, is 2k defense, so that's a very surprising move from the left player. However, this is also to relieve some sort of pressure because Apu will be the only character attacking beside the leader, as the Jewelry Bonnie will definitely use a skill to get top 5, and it looks like he does find one card that he needs, basically the Killer here. Now Killer is a super strong card in the green because it does one good thing. It basically removes 1 character on the board instantly by playing it. So in this case, he does go for the 3 Dawn play, which is definitely the Killer to kill off the Edward Weevil, which can remove it immediately without actually allowing the opponent to actually bounce it or rather guard for it, so that's very unfortunate for him. Now we do see him using the leader skill once again, does discard one card, it's going to swing at the leader, pushing down to 2, it's going to just pass the turn right here, but definitely damage has been done and you can see the board state actually swung in favor for the green player. Now the left player is going to attach 1 Dawn underneath Crocodile, is going to swing at the kid for 2k guard. Now the Apu will come down here, especially because it was bounced in the previous turn. You're going to see the Doflamingo coming down, it's going to bounce off the killer back to the hand. Now the Doflamingo does have a 7k power, which is definitely going to apply a lot of pressure on the kid in the next few turns unless it's dealt with. However, from my own experience, 7k characters is definitely very hard to remove without an event card. Now we're going to see him actually using the bonus skill to pick up the Apu from the top 5, and it's definitely very welcome because Apu does have 2k defense, and we're going to see him attaching 2 Dawn underneath the kid, not actually just 1. Going to swing at the leader, it's going to take it, pushing it down to 1 already. It's going to use the ability to basically restand it, and it's going to swing at it once again, and you do see the Dracul Mihawk coming down for a 2k clutch. It's going to just play the killer and pass the turn. Now with Doflamingo on the field and having the Crocodile leader skill, the blue player definitely can actually adjust the tempo of the game according to his advantage. It's going to attach 2 Dawn underneath Doflamingo, it's going to swing at the leader. Now with 9k power, you can see the repel not doing the clean 1 card guard. It's going to actually force a Apu from hand as well. So we can see the Doflamingo doing a lot of work even though he just attached 2 Dawn underneath it. You're going to see a Dracul Mihawk coming down. You're going to use the Crocodile skill once again, like I mentioned, to bounce off that killer to hand. And this basically limits any form of play for the right player except the leader, which can swing twice in that same turn. Now I'm going to actually just attach 2 Dawns underneath the kid, and it's going to swing at the Doflamingo, and the Trafficker Law will basically protect him. It's going to use the leader skill once again to actually discard 1 card. Setting the key to active, it's going to swing once again at the Doflamingo, but the Boa Hancock will actually receive the attack. Now Doflamingo will still remain on the field and the killer will be just played for this turn. And looks like the left player has the advantage as he does have the Dracul Mihawk, and the Doflamingo have only 1 card in the opponent's hand and 1 life left. There's not much he can do as he does attach 1 Dawn underneath the leader. Gonna swing at the kid, but he does have the counter Scalper event card to protect it, but the Dracul Mihawk will do the last damage, and all of them will be attaching underneath the Doflamingo. Is going to go for the swing, and this will be game 1 in favor of the Crocodile. Now he does pass the turn though, because usually the first few turns there's not much happening, but we do see him actually playing the blocker from the right side, and we're going to see 3 Dawn for the left player as he does swing with the leader, because you can only swing with your leader for your second turn. He's going to play the Edward Weevil, which I must mention once again, damn, vanillas are super good in this game right now. And the kid will swing at the leader as well, and basically usually the first life you do take is very advantageous because you do actually add the card to your hand, unlike Digimon. So definitely there's some sort of control you need to do to yourself to prevent giving your opponent so much hand advantage by actually just throwing your bodies at the opponent's life. Now Trafficker Law will be used to guard against the Edward, and we do see him actually using that 5 Dawn effectively by hard playing the 2 vanillas, which is going to be the Edward and the Jinbei for 5 Dawn in total. Now we do see him using the X-Drake to swing at the Edward, and we do see the Boa Hancock coming, clutch to just guard 1k. And the kid will swing at the Edward as well because the Edward vanilla is super annoying, but he does have the killer to actually kill it off cleanly. It's going to pass the turn, or rather end his own turn, by actually just going for the vanilla hard play. Now we do see him actually having 7 Dawn for the left player as he does swing with the leader at the X-Drake. The Edward will swing at the kid, and it's going to be guarded by the Bonnie for 1k. And we do see him paying 4 Dawns here. And we do see him going for the Gecko Mora. It's going to pick up the Edward, which is also happen to be the 7th Water of the Sea. So the Gecko Mora can be seen as an advantage gainer. And the right player will start the turn off with 8 Dawn here as he does swing with the vanilla at the Edward. It's going to let it go because you don't really want to always keep guarding it because he does have the leader to actually constantly apply pressure. The right player is going to go for the big play here by actually playing 7 Dawn to actually play the Eustass kit, which is a very strong blocker. Now, however, against the Crocodile deck, he does have the Sable's event card, which can effectively remove a big body, and he swings a huge tempo in the favor of the Crocodile. Now, nice hit to the killer though. So very fortunate he didn't swing with the character first, because if the character actually swing, or rather swung, it could have hit to the killer, and the killer will effectively clear off that body instantly. Now he's going to pay 2 Dawns here, he's going to go for that Kuma, which allows him to look at top 3 to rearrange the top cards. He's going to leave it on top. He's going to pay 1 Dawn and he's going to play the blocker here. Now blocker in this game, even though it does have very little power, however it does the job well by actually absorbing the attack. Because in this game, if you are at 0 life, the opponent can attach 10 Dawns underneath 1 leader. You're going to use that big ass leader to swing at your leader. Now without the blocker, you will have to throw 11k worth of shield, which is definitely a lot of cards to ask for. Now we do see the killer being attached 2 Dawn once again. It's gonna swing at the leader, gonna guard off with the Pacifista in hand. Gonna see the leader swinging again with the 6k power at the Gecko Mora because he does want to release some pressure, so he's gonna effective kill one. We're gonna see the kit ability to discard the harder 7 cost kit to actually restand it, and gonna swing again once at the leader, but the Trafalgar Law will basically absorb that attack. There's not much the right player can do as he does pass the turn to the left player. It's gonna start off the turn with 10 Dawn once again. Man, that Crocodile skill has been very effective in this game, especially this matchup against the green one. Now we do see him clearing the 2 killer bodies. He's gonna swing with the Edward, swinging at the leader. He's gonna guard off with the kit there. And we do see him actually paying, or rather attaching 2 Dawns to the Crocodile. He's gonna swing at the leader. He's gonna use the repel to basically guard it off to prevent him from dropping to 1 life. And you'll see him paying 3 Dawns, gonna go for that Sentomaru. It's gonna attach 1 Dawn, allowing him to use her ability to basically search for a Pacifista from the deck. And Pacifista is just a 6000 vanilla, but 6000 in this game is super effective because it does require opponent to actually throw 2k worth of guard at least for every swing. Now the left player does have the max amount of characters he can have on the side of the field, and that's pretty scary because with that 5 characters, they can apply so much pressure against that 2 life kit. And the kit does have only 3 cards in hand to work with, which isn't very much against that 5 character board. So this is definitely looking very bad for the right player. Now it does go for the 7 cost Eustass kit here, and hopefully it does something. However, it does make sure that all his Dawn are rested, so he has no chance to actually use any counter event card. As he does attach 1 Dawn to the Jinbei, he's going to swing at the leader, he's going to eat 1 of them, pushing down to 1 life, and going to attach 1 more to the Sentomaru. And the Sentomaru will swing at the leader, it does guard it with the Apu. Now the left player is going to swing more characters at the leader. It's going to use the blocker to block it this time. Now the funny thing about the One Piece card game is that unlike Digimon, the higher DP blocker will not actually kill off the character at all. Now the kid does have only 0 life here as he does attach all the Dawn underneath the Pacifista, and the Crocodile will take the win here. Now this is the Crocodile deck list if you guys are interested in. And this will be the kit deck list if you guys are interested as well. Thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.